Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. Still can't upload, so anyway, uh, yeah, as you guys know, each season of the When I Have Spare Time podcast, I try to do something a little different. So this season was the season where soon as I recorded a show, I would upload it, you know. But anyway, so previously on the When I Have Spare Time podcast, I've talked about New York and how the monkeys keep escaping from the zoo and messing up fast food restaurants. If you're a listener of the show, you know I'm speaking in code right now. Bear with me. Anyway, so in New York, it's a great story, folks. A woman, her name doesn't matter. She ordered McDonald's on her phone app to go. She ordered McDonald's on her phone app, and then she went to McDonald's to go pick up her food. Now, I've read three different articles about this story, and each of them are um, um, very different. But they all have one thing in common. So, anyway, she goes there, orders her food. Fries come with the food she gets, all right? So, she walks outside, whatever, and like the fries are cold. So she goes back in. She's like, I'm paraphrasing, my fries are cold. Can I get some new fries? So the girl behind the counter takes her bag, and then 10 seconds later, brings the bag back. The woman goes outside. She's walking home. She eats a couple of fries. They're warm. Then she eats another fry, and it's cold because apparently the girl just put hot fries on top of the cold fries and didn't just give her a new thing of fries. So the woman goes back into McDonald's, and she's like, hey, why did you just put hot fries on top of the cold fries? Can you just give me some new hot fries? Okay, now this is where each story differs. Now, according to one story, like every worker in McDonald's just starts clowning her, you know, making fun of her, whatever. Okay. Um, so the woman FaceTimes her son, and she's like, "There it is down here, making fun of me. The fries are cold. The girl took the fry." She tells the whole story, and so her son, can hear everyone just making fun of her, and he's like, "I'm coming down there." And so it's like a block away, whatever. So he's there, and he's like, "You guys better stop making fun of my mom." Once again, I'm paraphrasing. And so they're just making fun of him and the mom. And so the son starts talking smack to the guy, to the fry guy, you know? But you can't do your job right, man? Anyway, he didn't really say that. Anyway, the son leaves, okay? But he said some things to the fry guy. Okay, so the son leaves. According to the mom still is in there arguing. 10 minutes later, the fry guy goes outside to look for the son because I guess his manhood was insulted, but he couldn't defend himself immediately because he had to change the grease. So outside they start arguing, fighting, whatever, and then they hear a gunshot. Everyone runs outside. The fry guy is laying on the concrete with a bullet wound. Uh, on the side of his neck. It's like under his jaw on the side of his neck. He's like bleeding from his neck. He's motionless. And you see the son running down the street. So, no one saw if he actually pulled the trigger. But right now it's circumstantial. Anyway, so basically, a guy got shot over cold French fries. Now the thing is, this could have been averted. The only thing, and once again, this was caused by a woman. The only thing the girl had to do was instead of putting hot fries on top of the bag of cold fries, just take the scooper, scoop up a fresh batch of fries, and put it in the bag, and the old fries, throw them away. That's all. That's all she had to do. But once again, it's a woman. So instead of doing that, she was petty, and circumstances and events happened, and the fry guy ends up getting shot. This is peak fiction. You can't make this stuff up. New York has a monkey problem. They keep escaping from the zoo. They keep wrecking shit. They keep demolishing fast food places because extra dip costs $1.25. They shoot people because the fries are cold. New York has a problem. Chicago has a problem. Portland has a problem. Just saying. You know what the problem is, though? Yeah. Well, one of the problems is it just seems like all these leftist groomer cities are just gone to hell. And the funny thing is, on the street outside of this McDonald's where the guy was shot over some cold fries, it says, like, in big letters, like on the street, it's like a mural. It says Black Lives Matter. Well, Black Lives Matter unless it involves French fries. Okay? Let's make one thing clear. Black Lives Matter unless it's about French fries. Okay? I mean, that's how the revolution starts. You take away a black man's fries. Oh boy. Anyway. This is just another example of clown world. This is another example of human beings doing something that is so cringe, even I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for these people. And then you have people talking about the son. He had 13 priors. He's only 20 years old. He has 13 priors. For those of you who don't know what priors means, I know because I used to watch NYPD Blue. It means, being arrested before. So he'd been arrested 13 times before. The fry guy has a clean record. But he was criminal by not giving that woman fresh fries and making fun of his mama. I don't know, man. Sometimes when you're the fry guy, you just gotta take the L and make a fresh batch. Because French fries aren't worth your life. And then in one of the articles I read, they're saying the guy died, but then two other articles he's alive. That's why I'm like, I can't really quote an article because I'm like, is this even real news? And that's another thing. Every time I see a news story, I just don't believe it because like look at all the news that's been suppressed or just you've been flat out lied to over the past 2.5 years. The media is not your friend. So, but I read three different articles, and the one consistent thing is like the argument was outside, and the guy shot him outside. I wonder what would have happened if he would have gone to Baskin Robbins and like they only had 30 flavors. You know, would he be like? Would he have shot someone? What if he went to Baskin Robbins and they only had 29 flavors? He'd be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm missing two flavors." Shoots the snow cone out of someone's hand. Listen, bitch. Where are those two flavors? Anyway, yeah, I don't get it. See, but this is like one more example of why I don't go outside. You know, first of all, there's no room when you go outside. Everyone's a size 10. Jesus Christ. Seriously, Jesus Christ. It's really weird when you go outside and like everyone you see, like that's like two of you. You know, everyone's a solid 300 pounds, and by solid I mean fat. I don't get it. Like, what happened? So, and remember, I said that things are gonna get worse before they get better. There's gonna be a lot more of these pointless, mindless incidences. Okay. Remember, we are witnessing the dumbing down of America. It's been a slow burn, but it's burning. It's starting to burn pretty fast. You know, we we can't even get people's gender right. There's boys and girls, but we can't get that right. So like, if we can't even get that right, then what makes you think we can get an order of fries right? Seriously, just things are going so downhill. And seriously, a shooting over cold fries is just as bad as these public shootings, these public mass shootings. You know, I mean, they're all pointless. They're all stupid. They're all the byproduct of this crappy society. I call it the TikToking of America. The guy had been arrested 13 times. He had 13 priors. I mean, if you and I know like no one actually like he hasn't been charged, but he's in custody. But here's the thing. If you've been arrested 13 times, you know what that says to me? You don't want to be in society. You don't want to function in society. You don't even have to be a productive member of society. Just don't be a negative member of society. Being arrested 13 times to me means obviously a single parent household. No father figure. This guy definitely does not have a father because it was only the mother interviewed. You think other. Anyway, single mother household. He reacted in a very feminine way, a very emotional response. His emotions were the basis of all of his actions. Shoot first, eat fries later. You know, if this guy had a father figure in his life, first of all, he wouldn't have brought a gun to a fry fight. Okay, you never bring a gun to a French fry fight. You don't bring a gun to the fryer. I mean, I don't know how many different ways I can say this. Okay, the fry guy, his weapon was a spatula. I don't know. I've never fried fries before. You know, you talk about bringing a gun to a knife fight. No, no, no. This guy brought cold fries to a gunfight, or this guy brought a gun to a fry fight. I don't know how to say it. Listen, but it's completely pointless. They showed the fry guy's family outside the hospital mourning, just wondering if he's gonna make it. Well, let me tell you this: he's probably not gonna make it because he works the fryer at McDonald's. I'm talking about in life. I don't mean like live or die here. Okay, unless he applies to McDonald's college, becomes a manager. Does he get? When this is a serious question, does McDonald's have the equivalent of the Purple Heart? I mean, this guy got capped on duty. Seriously, is this guy gonna win the Ronald McDonald? You know, like what would it be called? The Purple Burger? Is he gonna win the Ronald McDonald Purple Burger? Is he gonna be on stage with like a line of high-ranking McDonald's officials? You know, you're gonna have Grimace the burglar. You're gonna have that weird bird lady chick. I don't know her name. And then you're gonna have the president, the CEO. No, no, I'm talking about Ronald McDonald. You're gonna have the head honcho guy, except Ronald McDonald's gonna be wearing a suit, friggin' black suit, pimped out. Ronald McDonald, black suit. He'll have the big red shoes. They'll have like dramatic music. He'll like open up this briefcase that be shining just like it's Pulp Fiction. He pulls out the purple burger. The purple burger. Grimace walks over, grabs the purple burger. He's like, "Thank you for your service." I don't know how Grimace talks, but you'll be like, "Thank you for your service. Thank you for showing bravery under the fryer." And then he, pins him on him, pins the burger on his vest, on his red McDonald's lapel. Then the hamburger steals it. Then Ronald's like, "Wait, that's not a real burger. That's the purple burger. You put that back on him. You don't steal that burger. That's the purple burger." I mean, it could be really dramatic. I mean, it could probably help the community if this guy won the purple burger. Imagine his Instagram post. Just won the purple burger. I'm going places. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a sad world, Got shot over some cold fries. you know? I mean, listen, man. Now, I've been to Burger King, and I've been to Burger King a couple times where either they got the order wrong, well, not the order wrong because it's kind of hard to forget to put a burger in there, but like they forgot some stuff. Like maybe you ordered two things of fries and they only gave you one, or maybe you ordered two burgers, they gave you one, and we would go back, go, hey, you messed up on the order. You know what they would do? They wouldn't argue, and they would give us the thing missing, like the burger or the fries, and then give us two orders of extra fries, like or an extra burger. Like they would actually give you extra food. No complaints, and the food was hot. I've never felt like I had to shoot up the place when I went to Burger King. There was no call for violence at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Remember, people, you got to choose your fast food places wisely. And the wise choice would be none. But I mean, come on, like after hearing this horrible McDonald's story, you got to rethink your choices. And to the guy who got shot, I mean, if he's still alive, you got to make sure the fire's on under that fryer, boy. Saw what happened. Anyway, I've said enough. Peace out.